Stephanie Inglis with Lake Life Realty, and I am here with Melissa of Maeve's Mobile Cocktail Hour. Thank you so much for bringing your mobile van up to our neck of the woods. And I was going to say, we're actually in my driveway, which is kind of fun. That's the beauty of a mobile bar, right?
That is the beauty of my business. And one of the main selling points that I give to my employees is that your office is going to change every day. It's going to be new.
Great.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's a lot of fun.
So you're based actually, as speaking of the mobile aspect, you're based out of the Portsmouth area.
We are.
But being, Lakes region, we have so many events and tourism is so big up here. You find yourself up here a lot.
A lot, yes.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about exactly your vision behind the mobile bar and catering and everything you do and how you got started?
Oh yes. It all started on a cold day in 1984. I was born with a pretty severe handicap, and I've had many traumatic injuries to my leg. It's not the happiest. It gets better. And about 4 years ago, I'm a classically trained chef and a bartender. I'm a lifer in the industry, as they say, and I had a really bad break on my leg about almost 4 years ago, and had to have 5 surgeries. I was in a wheelchair for about a year, and it got to the point where, in the middle of my existential crisis, because my surgeons, you can't bartend like that, you can't chef like that anymore. So I was thinking about quitting, and this little trailer kind of happened upon me, and I didn't create this business by any stretch. I've been following mobile bars all over the nation, all over the world. In fact, on social media for a really long time, and it's always appealed to me. I mean, obviously, everybody's like, mobile bar, that sounds fun. And I was just kind of put into the situation where I had to make a pivot. And like I said, she kind of happened upon me, and I paid cash for her as soon as I could, and I built the bar inside of her, me and a good friend of mine. So she has refrigeration and all that stuff, but she really came from a place of almost desperation.
Nice.
And nice. Yeah.
Well, nice as it's turned into this. I was going to say that it's kind of morphed, and it's always nice to see how people ended up, you don't know that just looking at the trailer when it pulls in into the location. So out of this is mostly just the bar. You do catering as well, you've mentioned.
We do catering. Maeve herself is not a food truck, so she's really our namesake, but we really do have 3 bars at the current moment. She's our only trailer, but we also have Bridget, who's gorgeous, and Maud. She was built out of an old china cabinet that I got from Goodwill. So we have a very large repertoire of bars, options, rental options. We rent these cutesy little tables.
Perfect.
We have wooden barrels that we rent out, and a really large staff as well. So we really accommodate a lot of different situations.
So it's nice because you can pull into either like a family backyard gathering and bring kind of soup to nuts, everything they would need, it sounds like, or you could accommodate a wedding or family reunion or large scale event.
Exactly, even all the way up to fairs and festivals. We do a lot of concerts, Renaissance fairs, stuff like that. We have a liquor license in the state of New Hampshire that allows us to set out a bar basically in the wild. So we do a ton of fundraisers, and we really nuts to bolts, like you said, just bar services all the way up to full-blown plated caterings.
Perfect. And it's nice that someone can call a one-stop shop, more or less, because I think that some will offer certain things or can only accommodate one avenue of what they're looking for, but it sounds like you can kind of sit down and customize what someone's looking for.
Yeah, one-stop shopping, and that's really one of the greatest feedback that I've gotten over the last 3 years that we've been in business, is that it's so nice that we're kind of a one-stop shop, because usually when you're planning a wedding or an event, you're looking at a caterer, you're looking at a bartender, you're looking at that licensing piece, you're looking at the staffing. So it's kind of nice that you can just come to one place.
Is there a specialty like cocktail or something that you guys are known for more or less? Or?
Honestly, that's one of my fun parts. So when I opened this business, I really had to learn how to delegate very, very quickly, because that was one of the things that was not, like, I was a great bartender, I was a great chef, but anybody can do that. It's the delegating part that I was really kind of struggling with at the beginning. And oh gosh, I lost my train of thought.
That's okay.
What was the question again?
I was saying something you guys are known for, like a drink.
Oh, something that we're known for. So Really, our menus change all the time. It's one of the things that I really enjoy doing is me and my chef, we really get kind of stir crazy with recipes and stuff. And my lead bartender, we really enjoy trying new things. And he makes all of our cordials from scratch. Our grenadine he makes from scratch. And I really don't think that we've had the same menu twice. We do have a couple of signature cocktails that have become kind of our staples. We have a hibiscus Cosmo that we actually, I turned into a cocktail kit, which is
awesome.
Selfish plug for sale on my website. And they're really fun. They're a great gift for travelers. But our hibiscus Cosmo is really, really popular. But we pride ourselves in themed drinks. So every single event that we do has some kind of
Thai coordination.
some kind of. So we did like a healing potion for the Renaissance Fair. You know, if we do corporate events, we have them plug in kind of their mission statements or whatever. It's a lot of fun.
No, that's awesome. I think that's the nice thing about food and drinks and stuff. You can totally customize not just the cocktail and what you're making, but also like the name, have fun with it, make it a whole experience. Kind of like the setup in my driveway.
Exactly, we pivot. We pivot.
Exactly.
I tell people all the time, I wouldn't be in business if I didn't pivot, if I wasn't flexible. You know, there's a million caterers out there. I have such a hard time saying that we have competition because we're all so special in our own way. Like every single one of the mobile bars and the catering companies, those are all mentors for me that I look up to, you know, and it's incredible to see what everybody comes up with. And at the end of the day, people come to Maeve's for this style. We repurpose, we thrift. All of our china is all like mismatched vintage thriftwear. But all of the rest of it is yours. It's your party, it's your event. You come to us for our style. But really, what you're consuming is 100% up to you. So we like to pivot.
I love the personalization touch. So if someone is looking to get in touch with you, I'm social media, website, where's the best place to find you?
We are very Googleable at this point. Even if just a quick Maeve's mobile in Google will pull up all of our information. We're on Instagram, Facebook. And right on our website, it's mobilecocktailhour.com.
Oh, I love it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And all of our contact information is there. We have a questionnaire that you can fill out that'll go directly to me and my staff.
Perfect. And are you booking, I guess it depends on schedules, but summer's looking pretty busy, I would assume, as we're getting into it. But again, you never know what date could work for somebody, so fill out the questionnaire and see if it could work for
you. And it's really, at the end of the day, we have, like I said, we have 3 bars, and we also have other smaller options. We do a lot of small parties, 30 people, whatever, micro weddings. We have kind of options for everybody. We can bring all 3 of our bars if it's a very big event. We can bring a simple little bar cart if it's a smaller event. And I have 3 full-time employees, not including myself. So there's 4 of us all together right now on kind of the management crew. And then I employ about 20 or so professionals in the Portsmouth, Dover, Rye, Hampton area that all have full-time jobs, but are all excellent chefs and bartenders that just pick up shifts for us. So I have a ton of flexibility when it comes to, I think I have 1 date this entire year that I just cannot possibly squeeze anymore. But we really do have a lot of flexibility. So
that's helpful too. So you're not like a date's not blocked out and absolutely that type of thing.
I really try. That's why I kind of built her this way, was so that I don't like, not that I'm a people pleaser, but I don't like telling people no. You know, that's what we're in
it's hard to do that, especially in the service world, for sure. So like we're asking anyone that comes for a spotlight video is, what does lake life mean to you and your business?
I was actually kind of excited that you were going to ask me this question when I looked at your other videos. So I was born and raised in a desert, and I've been on the East Coast for 13 years. And one of my favorite offices is when I get to be by the lake, is when I get to drag Maeve out and I can see it on the map that we're going to be right on the water, and my staff fight over those kind of events. You know what I mean? It's something about, people aren't ever angry when we're on the lake. People are never entitled when we're on the lake. People are never mean or rude or unkind. Nobody ever cries when we're on a lake, right? Like weddings, people cry. So you know what I mean? Like, but everybody is just always in a good mood.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
Awesome. No, I love that.
And that's my jam.
That's why we're here. Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
making
so
the trek up
much.
here and parking in my driveway
Yeah,
again.
thanks for having me.
You're welcome.